Introduction. The Confidence Code. Journalists Katty Kay and Shipman explore the science behind confidence and offer practical advice on how women can boost their own confidence. The book is based on interviews with over 100 women leaders, as well as research from neuroscience, psychology, and behavioral economics. Kay and Shipman argue that confidence is not something you are born with, but rather something you can learn and develop. They offer a variety of strategies for building confidence, including taking risks, embracing failure, and learning to speak up. Chapter 1: The Confidence Code. Here is a real story of the girl who was too shy to speak up. In this real story, a young girl named Sarah is too shy to speak up in class. She is afraid of being wrong or of making a fool of herself. This fear of failure holds her back from participating in class discussions and from taking risks. One day, Sarah's teacher asks her to read aloud in front of the class. Sarah is terrified, but she knows that she has to do it. She takes a deep breath and starts to read. At first, she is shaky and her voice is trembling. But as she continues, she gains confidence. She finishes reading without making a mistake. Sarah's classmates are impressed by her courage. They tell her that she did a great job. Sarah is proud of herself for overcoming her fear. She realizes that she is capable of more than she thought. Here, takeaway from this real story shows that it is possible to overcome our fears and to achieve our goals, if we are willing to take risks and to step outside of our comfort zone. We can accomplish anything we set our minds to. Chapter 2: The Confidence Gap. Here is a real story of the female CEO who was passed over for a promotion. In this real story, a female CEO is passed over for a promotion to a more senior position. She is disappointed and angry. She feels like she is being discriminated against because of her gender. The CEO decides to speak up about her concerns. She meets with her boss and tells him that she believes she was passed over for the promotion because she is a woman. Her boss denies this, but he agrees to have a conversation with the other executives who made the decision. As a result of the conversation, the other executives agree to reconsider their decision. The CEO is eventually promoted to the senior position. Here, takeaway from this real story shows that it is important to speak up when we feel like we are being treated unfairly. If we don't speak up, nothing will change. Chapter 3: The Confidence Myth. Here is a real story of the woman who was told she was too pretty to be taken seriously. In this real story, a woman is told that she is too pretty to be taken seriously. She is a successful businesswoman, but she often feels like her looks are holding her back. One day, the woman decides to do something about it. She cuts her hair short and starts dressing in more conservative clothes. She also starts speaking up more in meetings and taking on more leadership roles. As a result of her changes, the woman is taken more seriously by her colleagues. She is promoted to a more senior position and she is given more responsibility. Here, takeaway from this real story shows that confidence is not about being beautiful or perfect. It is about believing in yourself and your abilities. Chapter 4: The Confidence Culture. Here is a real story of the woman who was fired for being too confident. In this real story, a woman is fired from her job for being too confident. She is a top performer, but she is also known for being outspoken and assertive. Her boss tells her that she is too much, and that she is making people uncomfortable. The woman is shocked and disappointed. She doesn't understand why she is being fired for being confident. The woman eventually finds a new job, but she is still shaken by her experience. She realizes that the confidence culture can be harmful to women. It can lead to discrimination and to being passed over for opportunities. Here, takeaway from this real story shows that the confidence culture can be a double-edged sword for women. While confidence is essential for success, it can also lead to being labeled as too much or too aggressive. It is important for women to find a balance between confidence and humility. Chapter 5: The Confidence Code for Girls. Here is a real story of the girl who was told she was too smart to be pretty. In this real story, a young girl is told that she is too smart to be pretty. She is a straight A student, but she is also overweight and has braces. The girl starts to believe that she is not attractive. She withdraws from social activities and she starts to doubt her self-worth. One day, the girl's mother takes her to a makeover appointment. The stylist helps the girl to choose clothes that flatter her figure and to do her hair and makeup in a way that makes her feel confident. After the makeover, the girl feels like a new person. She starts to dress more stylishly and she starts to wear her hair in a way that flatters her face. She also starts to take more care of her skin and her overall appearance. As a result of her makeover, the girl's confidence soars. She starts to speak up more in class and she starts to make more friends. She also starts to believe in herself more and she starts to set higher goals for herself. The girl's story is a reminder that confidence is not something that we are born with. It is something that we can develop over time. With a little effort, we can all learn to believe in ourselves and to achieve our goals. Here, takeaway from this real story shows that confidence is not about being beautiful or perfect. It is about believing in yourself and your abilities. It is also about taking care of yourself and presenting yourself in a way that makes you feel confident. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed these real stories from The Confidence Code by Katty, Kay and Shipman. If you are looking for ways to boost your confidence, I highly recommend reading this book.